Vaporesso Revenger Mini. How's it going, everybody? This is Andy with AskMyOtherVapes.com. Today we're going to be taking a look here at the Vaporesso Revenger Mini internal battery starter kit, and like always we're going to go over the specs on this kit here, go over the specs on the mod, the tank, have a quick vape on it, and we're going to dive in, take a close-up look, see what it comes with, take a look at the screen, the LED on the back, all that good stuff, and we'll bring it back up top, have a few more vapes, and I'll give you my overall thoughts on this little starter kit. Starting off with these specs on the battery here, the mod, it is an internal battery, so you don't need to buy any batteries separately. It's just charged via micro USB, very simple. It has a 2500 milliamp hour internal battery inside of here. Wattage range on this guy is from 8 to 85 watts, 5 to 85 watts, not 8 to 85 watts. The minimum resistance on here is 0.05, and then it does have temperature control for nickel, titanium, and stainless steel. Pretty standard on the Vaporesso products. It's a great chip inside of this little guy. It also has some TCR memory presets if you do want to mess around with that for some more advanced people, but if you don't want to mess around with that, you can just stick in your classic wattage mode like I'm going to be showing you guys here. And then it has some memory presets for TCR as well. But now onto the tank that comes with this kit is the NRG SE tank, and it's got a 3.5 milliliter e-liquid capacity inside of here. It is top filling, the swivel top, dual bottom adjustable airflow on the bottom, and the diameter of this tank is 22 millimeters. The two coils included, the one that comes pre-installed in this tank is the GT4, which is a 0.15 ohm coil, and the wattage on this GT4 coil is from 30 to 70 watts here, and it also comes with a ceramic coil. It comes with the GT C-cell is the name of the coil, which is a 0.5 ohm coil rated from 15 to 40 watts. That pretty much just covers the basics, so let's go down and have a quick vape on it. Right now I've got it at 45 watts on that 0.15 ohm coil, and I've got these Stumps Pops in here, which is the melon flavor, sweet and sour melon. 7030 VG PG, fantastic liquid. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. Let's have a vape here, 45 watts. Alright, here we have the packaging on the Vaporesso Revenger Mini Kit. You can see some of the selling points they've got right there, the lighting pattern. Show you all that in a second. Flip it on over, make sure it focuses there. Flip it on over, you see what it does come with. Flip it on the back, you just get the basic specs, which I already did cover. Slide it on out. Here we've got the Vaporesso logo, USB cable and manual over here. On this side you will have the actual mod NRG SE tank. Make sure it's focusing. Ceramic coil is the extra coil it comes with. We'll take a look at that up close here. Now I definitely like the pre-installed GT4 more than the C-cell, but everyone's got different preferences. Go ahead and test this guy out, see if you guys like it. I just personally like the GT4 a little bit more, but you get two options, so you can decide which one you like before you go ahead and pick up a 5-pack of the coils. And then you get this little Revenger Mini kit, little manual piece thing. I think since this was just a original sample sent over by Vaporesso, that's why it just is printed out on a piece of paper. I'm sure in the actual kit you'll probably get like a actual user manual, but even if you don't, I mean, it's not a big deal. It tells you everything you need to know, but I'm going to show you guys a lot of that stuff right now. Alright, so here we have the Vaporesso Revenger Mini right here. This is the black one, and then the pattern on the back, that was the back there. Here's the pattern on this one. They have, I believe, 4 different patterns that light up back here. This is just this one, the little fire one. And you do have the option to pick that up when you do buy it. You can't change it once it is in there. I mean, whatever one you pick up is going to be the one. But you can mess around with how it lights up, when it lights up, what color it lights up, all that good stuff. Take a look at the screen though. Top left, you're going to have your battery indicator. Top right, you're going to have the mode. We've got it in standard wattage mode right now. 0.16 ohm coil inside of there. Normal mode, 70 watts. This down here, puff counter on the left, 21. Hold that down. It's going to be a little vape timer, 0.8 seconds. As I held that down for. Puff counter went to 22. Up and down buttons right here. Navigate the menu system. Very easy. If you guys have used a recent Vaporesso product, this menu will look pretty familiar to you. Very nice screen, very nice quality. It does pick up some smudges, but surprisingly actually not as much as you would think. I mean, here you can see the back after I just had it in that hand. If that's going to bug you, I mean, there's not much you can do about that. Nice little fire button right here. But yeah, that's pretty much the screen. Up on top, NRG SE tank, 22 millimeter diameter. You do have a centered 510 on here. And then you can see on here, you do have about 2 millimeters to play with without any overhang. 1, 23, 24, you should be good without overhang on here. Removable 510 drip tip, swivel top filling. Just drop your bottle down in there, fill it up to the top, slide it in place. It's just gonna lock. Adjustable airflow on the bottom here, scrolls into place. Very easy, very nice, very nice. You don't have to use this tank if you don't want to. You can put your own tank on top if you would like. Now you can see I've got the little screensaver clock on right now. Definitely not the correct time, but you can change that if you want, or you can turn it off if you want as well. And right now on the back, I've got the color as rainbow, and it's when I hold it down to vape, that's when it's going to do the color. You can have it where it's always on, always off, when it's vaping, or when the screen's on. So those are your options. So when you do go into the system settings and go to the light, you can change here the color you have, breathing, or you can do bright, blue bright. Let's do it on blue bright and just see how that is. Light, oh, go down to light again. Show more. Never mind. All right. So you can see the blue bright. That does look pretty nice on the back there. So you can play around with that, see what you like. Keep it on, turn it off. The option is up to you, but that's just showing you what it is. And then, like I said, there's I think 4 different design options of what's going to light up on the back there. Quick little size comparison next to the Aspire Breeze. You can see this is a tiny little mod here for what it is, the Vaporesso Revenger Mini Kit. Tiny little internal battery setup, charged via micro USB. Almost forgot to mention that. USB cord included, and then that port is right there. No batteries, so there's no battery door cover, nothing like that. Pretty straightforward. If you guys have any questions or I missed something, let me know down in the comments. I should be able to help you out, but for now, let's bring it back up top. I have a few more vapes on it, and I'll give you my overall thoughts on the Revenger Mini. Alright, so before that close-up, I was vaping at 45 watts on this 0.15 ohm coil. I did just bump it up to 70, which is the max on the GT4 0.15 ohm coil. Still have the stumps, pops inside of here. Sweet and sour melon is their description on right here. It's by the folks over at Charlie's Chalk Dust, which makes some of my favorite liquids like Mr. Meringue and the classic Charlie's Chalk Dust, Pachamama. All their flavors are fantastic. 100 ml bottle. 25% off. I'll leave a link down in the description to our site, askmalleyvapes.com. But let's have a vape here at 70 watts, airflow all the way open. Flavor, fantastic. Even at 70 watts, that flavor is good. Back to back chain vaping, no problem at all on this 0.15 ohm coil. I have found on the C-cell, the ceramic coil, I do have a little bit of dry hit issues at the higher wattage range, but on the GT4, which comes pre-installed, no dry hit issues. Great flavor. Vapor production there at, what was that, 70 watts? Fantastic vapor production for 70 watts. Just a smooth, it's not overly hot. If you do keep chain vaping it, like back to back maybe, then you are going to start, it's going to warm up. It's the nature of the game. It happens with all tanks. There's no tanks that are bulletproof in that aspect, but a few vapes back to like 3 in a row, the vape is still pretty cool for being at 70 watts, which is the maximum on this coil inside of the NRG SE tank. And you got a bunch of different coil options that you can check out on this. They are backwards compatible with the Smok TFE8 Baby Beast coils, so if you like those coils, you can use those in here. If you like these coils, you can use those coils, or these coils in the Baby Beast. You got a bunch of options. This one slipped by me. This has been out for about 2 or 3 months. The reason why I didn't do a video is because I thought it was a single 18650 battery mod. I did not know it was an internal battery mod. That would have made me bump it up more priority, I guess you would say, because it's a fantastic option for internal batteries. I know a lot of you guys are looking for internal battery setups, and this one is fantastic for a sub-ohm. This isn't like a mouth-to-lung high nicotine setup for internal battery. You could use the mod as that, but the tank that comes with it, it's a direct lung tank. So I'd say compared to like the Inikin Chroma, which is another internal battery sub-ohm setup, I would take this one over that. I will take Inikin products on the mouth-to-lung internal battery setups over Vaporesso. But sub-ohm, we're going to go with this guy here. It's a fantastic little internal battery setup. Smok really doesn't have too many internal battery setups that I could think of besides the tiny ones like the Q-Box. I know they did the G150, but that was sort of out of place. It didn't really fit with their product line. I'm hoping they'll do some more because I do like their products a lot. But this one right here, if you're thinking about it, you're in the market for a new internal battery setup, 2 thumbs up. The next video I'm going to be doing, which I'm going to be filming right after this, is actually another internal setup. This one's mouth to lung though. even though it does have a sub-ohm option. I prefer it as that. This one's more advanced. You can change the wattage, you can change temperature control. You have a lot to mess around with. Even if you don't know, you're just getting into vaping, you can still start here. Just go adjust the wattage, keep it in wattage mode. If you ever do want to bump it up, temperature control, mess around with TCR at all, you've got that option here, but you don't have to touch any of that if you don't want to. You can just keep it in like I'm doing here, standard wattage mode, easy to use, bada bing, bada boom, you are good. That's pretty much going to wrap up this video. The $10 gift card code for AskMalleyVapes.com. One-time use. Whoever uses it first will get that $10 gift card code. Is going to be NRGSE. That's a tricky one, but NRGSE, all one word, I guess, 5 letters. That is going to take $10 off your order, $10 gift card. I'll leave a link in the description to our site. Also leave a link to Stumps here. This is the Pops flavor. In the previous videos, I've been doing the ginger brew, but I had to change it up. It's really good. It's just got to change the palate out, go with something sweet that I'm used to, and that was the Stumps Pops, which I'm a big fan of now as well. The other two, we'll see. I don't know, cookie butter, not my thing, but we'll give it a try. I've tried it a little bit, but I'll start vaping on it a little bit more and see what I think, let you guys know. But yeah, that's going to wrap this one up. If you guys have any questions on the Vaporesso Revenger Mini Kit, or any other vape player questions in general, please leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to get back to you. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. And as always, vape on.